Hello friends, it is Tuesday the 9th of February. If you're viewing this video, it's because you've looked at breast cancer or metastatic breast cancer, or you know someone who has it, and that has directed you to these videos. The past 3 weeks, I have been talking about different medications and chemotherapies that I have been on. And this week, I am concluding it by talking about letrozole. By the way, this is Leslie's Cancer Confessions, and I am Leslie. As I said, I wanted to talk to you about letrozole, and what this medication is a chemotherapy drug that works in estrogen receptor positive and other hormone positive breast cancers and metastatic breast cancer to treat the breast cancer by suppressing the production of estrogen that is created by the adrenal gland. It is considered I'm referring to some notes here. It is considered a aromatase inhibitor. And what that is the receptors that the adrenal gland produces convert aromatase into estrogen, and estrogen acts as a food source for estrogen positive cancer cells to become more cancer cells or become tumors. By taking the letrozole, what you're doing is you're telling your body to not produce this hormone, thereby denying the food source for your cancer. I take this in conjunction with Ibrance, a newly approved cancer therapy for metastatic breast cancer. It can be taken along with other cancer therapies as well, or on its own. I have been taking it for 7 months. There are a lot of different side effects, a lot of the same side effects that other chemotherapies tend to list on their side effect sites. Fatigue, chemo fog or confusion, joint aches and pains. Oh, Oscar wants to say hi. Okay, Oscar wants to say hi. So say hello to the people. This is my daughter's dog, but I get to watch her during the week while she's at college. Say hello. This is boring. I just want to be pet. So anyhow, as I was saying, joint pain is one of the side effects. Fatigue, chemo fog. There are other standard side effects that are listed as lesser side effects, such as nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, but they are less common. Sadie wants to be part of the video too, so she's gonna come on up here. She's jealous that I'm petting Oscar. Come here, Sadie. Come here. You want to say hi also? Okay. Now everybody said hello. Say hello. Hi. Hi, people. I know you only watched this video for me. She's my baby. Yeah, go play. So those are lesser side effects. You can have them, but you stand a lower risk of having diarrhea or vomiting or nausea. Although I do find that I feel a little queasy sometimes, and that's probably because I'm on several different things at the same time that both offer the side effect of queasiness or nausea. The combination of the estrogen receptor suppression drug, letrozole, and the Ibrance that I'm on do cause me to feel quite tired And as one of the side effects that's really far lesser known is thinning hair, and it's from both of those medications. And my hair used to be a really large ponytail, like triple this, and now it's just getting thinner and thinner. But I'm just quite happy to have hair, so that's like not a huge deal. Earlier I talked about how by suppressing the estrogen, you are removing the food source for the cancer. What this has done for me is that it's put my cancer into what is called a stable condition, which means I do have a swelling in my chest wall right here. It's quite visible. You can see it. The cancer is active there and into my underarm, but it's not spreading. It has not gone anywhere else. It's just staying in that spot, and as long as it's just staying there, we're good with that. So I haven't had a lot of the standard side effects like the joint pains. Hot flashes also are a side effect. I went through menopause in 2001 when I initially was diagnosed with simply having breast cancer in situ. And so I'd already gone through all the hot flashes and menopause symptoms. I'm not experiencing that. That's not to say that you won't, because I don't know where you're at in your cancer journey. I don't know if you have a uterus or ovaries, if you've had those removed, if your chemo has put you into early menopause, or if you are just now going through that. But if you do go through that, there are so many things that you can do to comfort yourself and alleviate those symptoms, and you should discuss that with your oncologist and with your primary care doctor. The side effect that I have had is not talked about on any websites in the side effect literature for letrozole, although I have shared what I've gone through with my doctor and my oncologist rather, and he has said, yes, that happens quite a lot. It's just not really being followed or tracked or talked about. And that side effect is that when you suppress the estrogen, you remove your libido. By that, I'm just going to put it out there, I lost my sex drive. It was quite noticeable. I started taking this when we moved here to Illinois. It's been 7 months. Within 2 to 3 weeks, I noticed that I went from being normal for myself to like, I have zero interest in being intimate with my best friend, my Mo Bear. I had like no desire in that area, and it was something that we talked about immediately. We were aware of it. I shared this. We're really open with our communication. I was like, hey, it's gone. This is not there. So we need to work at bringing it there. In addition to having lost the sex drive, I had vaginal dryness, and I used over-the-counter products to act as a lubricant during intimacy. Those over-the-counter products may work for you. There are some great ones out there, but they have chemicals in them. Those chemicals did not react well with my body and caused me to have back-to-back urinary tract infections. What I discovered in my research is that a lot of women who have vaginal dryness, for a myriad of reasons that they have it, had discovered that using coconut oil, cold press, pure coconut oil with nothing added to it, was a really beneficial product to use to lubricate themselves and also make intimacy a little bit more exciting. I switched to that. All of my urinary tract infections went away. I haven't had to take any antibiotics or anything like that. And you can have a great intimate relationship with your spouse or significant other despite having lost your sex drive. It's just sex is in the mind. Intimacy is in the mind. You just have to think it out, work it out, and be open with your partner and work towards achieving the intimacy that you want. We are very happy. We are working together to make the marriage that we want and the intimacy that we want and the friendship that we want. And it's been great. So I only share this with you because it's not listed in the literature and you're out there and you're experiencing this and you may think that this is only you, that nobody else has this. It's not on the website and the side effects, and you might be thinking, there's just something really wrong with me. But it's not you. It's the medication suppressing your estrogen, which makes you feel female and makes you feel those things that you feel when you want to be intimate. And that desire does come back. Your body levels off, it reaches a new normal, and you know, you just will need to be open with your best friend and share what you're going through and work together to improve it. My experience with this medication has been that it has helped to keep my cancer stable, other than the decreased libido and the vaginal dryness. I have had little to no side effects. I take my medication once a day, every day. There is no break from the letrozole. It is not just a hormone suppression drug. It is a chemotherapy. So when you are taking letrozole, you are on chemotherapy. It's a very good drug. It has worked really well for me. The combination of the Ibrance and the letrozole, I hope it lasts and that I can stay on this long term because it has been a really, really good combination. And I hope that if you're taking it, that it works really well for you. If you have any questions that I didn't answer in this video about the letrozole or the Ibrance, or having to take Xeloda, or previously in week 1 I shared that I took Taxol and Avastin. So if you have any questions about the medications that I have been on and have experience with and can answer for you, please leave those in the comments below. And also too, if you found yourself here at this video, then you're looking for answers about cancer, I have a website called lesliescancerconfessions.com. You can find a lot of different blogs and experiences as I share my life and how I live fully with metastatic breast cancer. So you can find more information there. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below this video here at YouTube, or you can leave questions or email me through that website. In addition to that, I share my life weekly on Fridays on lesliesthebeautifullife.blogspot.com, and all of the videos on that site are everything that I do that is not cancer related, which is 95% of my life. Cancer is just a tiny chunk, and that tiny chunk affects other parts of my life, but 95% of my life is not cancer related. So those are the beautiful things that you'll see me share on that site. Please give this video a thumbs up so that I know that you like this content and will continue to produce content that you enjoy. I won't know that you like it if you don't give it a thumbs up, so give it a thumbs up. And if you know somebody who may need to know this information, please share this video with them. I really appreciate you stopping by this website to view this video, and I look forward to seeing you next week on Wednesday. Bye, people.